This is how we do it. This is how we do it. La, 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 la.
Hey guys, I want to welcome you to the next installment of This Is How We Do It Quick Tip Tutorials. My name's Eric, and what I'm going to be showing you today is how to render displacement maps in the viewport. We don't have a lot of time here, so let's dive into this. So if we're looking at the scene here, I've created a sphere and I've turned up the segments up to 100 and I've changed it to an icosahedron. Now I chose the icosahedron because it has the least amount of pinching that's going to happen inside the shape. If we click here and we go to sphere and we hide the other one, we're going to get in displacement maps because the mapping here of the vertices is tighter around here. We're going to get more detail. So to avoid that, I like to pick something that has a little bit of a more even shape. So let's go back to our sphere here. We're going to change it to a editable object by hitting C. And we look here. We don't really have a pinching, maybe around here, but it's not going to be noticeable. So here's the problem. We're going to create a material. We're going to add it to our object. We're going to go into the material and we're going to add a displacement. And our displacement, we're going to add some noise. And we notice that nothing is happening. It's showing up here in our preview, but it's not showing up on our object. Up until Cinema 13, you haven't been able to render this stuff in the viewport. So the way to do that is you go up here to your top and you can add a displacer object. Now, displacer is traditionally, if you just delete your object and you add it to your object here, and we add a noise, you see it in your viewport. The problem is this is independent from your texture. So if you guys understand where I'm going with this, if we go ahead and delete this, we add our texture back, we can use that displacer object to render out in the viewport our texture map. And there's a way of connecting these two together. So let's go ahead and show you how to do that. So let's click on displacer. Let's group the two together by hitting Option G and coming into our displacer, clicking Objects tab and hitting Emulation. Emulation is actually going to look at the texture that's affecting it in the displacement map. So if we change here, we go into the texture map and we change scale, it's going to update. If we change the intensity to 0.5, we're going to see that change. Just remember, if you've created a texture with displacement map, click emulation and it's going to display in the viewport. I hope that you guys found this useful. Please visit ericlist.com for more tutorials. Thanks guys.